5, and we're going to go ahead and start with BH's own Versa on the B, a.k.a. Mike Tiitan.
I'm kind of surprised he's this low, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think he should be top 2.
He should be top 10, but not no top 5. I beat him. His defense is suspect, but his run game is what just drives you crazy because he will not stop running the ball. But by him having San Fran, I can see why he's top 5.
From what you guys are saying, he's got great user skills and got a great ground and pound, and he probably has one of the best teams in Madden. And if he can put everything together, he should be ranked top 5.
I'm surprised he got this much respect from the TSG voters. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked. But,
so you think he's overrated, Jay?
I'm gonna say he's overrated for this ranking right here, but if we going on team-wise, he's in a good spot.
Okay, good. Recording? All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Switch to the second and the third part together. I go by the name of Mr. Mike Tiitan, the San Francisco 49ers owner in the TSG Football League. I'm shooting this video in reaction to the Press Box podcast with Bo, Jay Killer, Mr. McKay, and Original Hawk, where they did the power rankings for preseason because the season hasn't started yet. So I'm watching it, and I'm thinking like, all right, maybe I'll be top 10, top 15. I'm lucky. I was blessed enough to get number 5. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, he just got number 5 because he's the, San Francisco 49ers. They're probably right. Also, I have been a very decorated, I guess I can consider myself a veteran now in TSG. Just a little brief history if you allow me to spin the wheels of time backwards a little bit. I joined TSG in about, let's say 2012, 2011, somewhere around there. My memory's a little fuzzy. I was pretty much cheesed. I played a lot of ranked lobby matches. I pretty much played Madden all day, and I played about 15, 20 ranked matches a day if I was lucky. So I came in and I was decently sim. I put it on 4th down. I didn't use all the nanos I knew at the time. I used to hide my cheese well. But pretty much the most of the people I would say in the league considered me cheese. There were some rumblings that people didn't even want me in the league. Well, now that to be, number 5 and to have people praise my game and how much it's changed, it's truly humbling. I do want to thank y'all for that. I was watching the podcast and I paid close attention to the stuff they said about me. Shout out to my homie Bo, my OG, my big brother. I'm pretty much the Cesaro to his Paul Heyman. He teaches and I learn and I'm the student, stuff like that. Also another big shout out to Mr. Original Hawk, because he's the original Hawk. Fuck you, Hawkeyes. He pretty much gave me lots of props in my run game, which I do focus on the run a lot. And he said I actually had some good usering. I think my usering is decent. Madden dicks me a lot, but that's just Madden dicks everybody. And also shouts out to Mr. McKay. We're keeping it formal. Cowboys. Hopefully we can be like 5 or 6 wins this year. Maybe. Suck for Winston. And then lastly, I'd like to give another shout out to Mr. J Killer, the Vikings. He was, I guess you could say, the Simon Cowell of the cast. He was saying like, oh, he's just got this team and that's probably why he's rated so high. And I respect that. Jay Kelly, he's still my nigga. Texas, orange all day and stuff like that. He did mention that he did beat me, even though, we were in the same division last Madden, for like 4 seasons, and I'm 7-1 against him. And he beat me that last season that nobody really cared about, man. But, it's none of my business, though. But yeah, shout out to the people of the podcast. Keep doing your thing. Hopefully I can be a guest one day, get me on the show, get y'all some viewers, How was you like? No? Okay. So then Bo also mentioned how I was in the Super Bowl. I was in the Super Bowl in the first year of the Xbox One League. Now, I lost the Super Bowl. I lost the frame. Stuff like that. Notice I said I lost the Super Bowl. Frame didn't beat me. Because pretty much I was winning the whole game. And, back then, I would say back then, like it was, a long time ago. It was only like a year ago. But during then, I got cocky. I'm not gonna lie. We all know Frame loves his tall receivers. That's why he picks the Buccaneers. Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, all the other 6'4", 6'9", 6'32" receivers that he signs and stuff. So I went press coverage and I went show blitz. It was like a minute and some change left in the 4th quarter, and I went show blitz. I shouldn't have did that. His Vincent Jackson mossed my corner, caught it for a touchdown. I lost the Super Bowl. So but ever since that loss, I felt like that's lit a fire underneath me, or a fire inside of me, where it's like it burns. I was so close, but I lost it because of me. It wasn't taken from me, I lost it myself. So it just made me try harder and harder. And each year after that, Cincy put me out, Blitzburg put me out. It just kept getting me madder and madder to where we're at now, to where it's like, I know I'm destined to win this. So pretty much I'm declaring now that the first season in TSG, the Super Bowl, is mine to lose. I'm just putting that on notice right now. You know, I always try to remain humble. But what I've noticed from the past champions, like, you know, last year we had Jess win it, we had Cap win it, we had Frame win it. What I always notice is that they were humble to an extent, but they were also confident in their skills. And that's just what I am. I'm confident. Humbly, confidently saying that the Super Bowl is mine this year. That it's mine to lose. That's all I'm saying. I don't see nobody who can stop me. You know what? I take that back. I gotta give a quick shout out to the Saints owner, Mr. Captain Savo. He was on the podcast at the end. He's number one, matter of fact. Probably very good dude. You know, probably best player in TSG. You know, some people argue, say that he is and he isn't. I consider him probably one of the better players in TSG. And he was actually saying that I was one of the people that, you know, he didn't want to play, you know, in this upcoming Madden because of my team and you know how I like to play. Because me and Cap maybe played once, maybe twice. I'm not sure. A long time ago. So Cap, I would say this because we do meet this season. We meet like week 14, week 13, something like that. You know, that don't matter. It just matters when we get to the playoffs. It's either going to happen, whether it happens in the wild card, the divisional rounds, conference finals. We're going to meet and we're going to play. And I'm going to win. It is my destiny to win this championship. Because the Super Bowl is going to go through two places. San Francisco or New Orleans. It might take a small detour to Tampa Bay, but that's just if you fuck up and lose a couple of games and don't win your division. But like I said, Cap, I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, but when I see you in the playoffs, you will lose. Well, you know, they say, you know, Cap, that you do it for the vine. I'll be flexing for the gram. Ultimately, what I want to happen this season is this time next year, when we're getting ready for Madden 16, and we're in group me or we're in parties or stuff like that, and we're looking back on Madden 15, and people say like, oh man, you know, Madden 15 was such a great year. We had, you know, he won a Super Bowl, Can't believe he traded him to him and stuff like that. I want three words to be said when people ask the question, who do you feel like is the top three people in TSG from Madden 15 that just, you know, dominated the whole league, won Super Bowl, stuff like that? I just want these three words. So everybody in the league, take notice, because you'll be saying these three words when this day comes around next year. Mike motherfucking Titan. Game time is here.